40 light-years away, 7 Earth-like planets closely orbit a faint ultra-cool dwarf star called Trappist-1. Hardly bigger than the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter, this star was discovered in 1999. The star is about 10% of the Sun's diameter and less than 10% of its mass. 3 of the alien planets are located in the habitable zone of the star, the region of space where liquid water can flow on the planet's surfaces. Trappist-1 now holds the record for the most rocky planets in the habitable zone. Our solar system only has 2, Earth and Mars. Life is a definite possibility on these worlds, but it might look different. So how would life on these alien worlds be different than life on Earth? This is Googleplex, and here is what life would be like on the Trappist-1 planets. Even though the 7 known planets in the Trappist-1 system orbit extremely close to their parent star, the natural lighting on these planets would seem very dim to a human visitor. Trappist-1, which is an M-dwarf type star, burns very slowly and at a relatively low temperature at about 2500 K, compared to the Sun's 5800 K. So 3 of the 7 planets lie inside the Goldilocks zone, or the region around the star where the planet could have a surface temperature right for liquid water. The position of the habitable zone is different around each star. On a very dim star like Trappist-1, which radiates significantly less heat than the Sun, the habitable zone lies much closer to the star. One of the most exciting things about walking on these Trappist-1 planets would be the view that we are offered when we look up into the sky. We would be able to view several of our planetary neighbors, and they might appear twice as large as the full moon seen from Earth. We would even be able to see the textures of these planets, just as we can see the craters on the moon. If the Trappist-1 is active, as indicated by the X-ray flux, then planets need an ozone layer to shield their surface from the harsh UV that would sterilize the surface. If the planets around Trappist-1 do not have an ozone layer, life would need to shelter underground or in an ocean to survive, or develop strategies to shield itself from the UV. The Trappist-1 planets take almost no time at all to make one complete orbit around their parent star. 6 of the planets make a complete orbit in anywhere from 1.5 to 12.4 days. Even though the years are short in the Trappist-1 system, the days would be very long, almost eternal, because it's very likely the 7 planets are tidally locked, meaning that the same hemisphere of each planet always faces the star, while perpetual night enshrouds the other, making the development of life there much more challenging. Hypothetically, if the conditions of the Trappist-1 planetary system were to be able to support life, any possible life that had developed through abiogenesis on one of the planets would likely be spread to other planets in the Trappist-1 system via panspermia, the transfer of life from one planet to another. Finding 7 suitable candidates for life in a single system is spectacular in itself, but the fact that these planets are only 40 light-years away from us makes their discovery monumental in terms of space exploration. It means there can be even more potentially habitable planets per star than we thought.
What do you think? We'd like to hear your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.